Hey YouTube, welcome back to Super Lorcana World. It is that time of the week where I get to look at all my YouTube comments and pick some good ones to talk about. And, I enjoy the community, so I enjoy reading the comments, even though some of them are not nice. They're okay, and I love reading them. It's all about the community. I love communities. It's really cool. Yeah, favorite comments. I got nothing else to add to it. We got a lot of news to talk about next week, but for now, let's just chill and enjoy. And you may have noticed I uploaded this on Saturday instead of Friday. Just trying something different. No alarm bells. Just see how it goes. No big deal. All right, we're starting off with Hazio Darkheart here. This was my main deck for a while. My only issue is I feel like you fold the Amethyst Ruby. This is obviously referencing my Amethyst Steel deck. And while it's not an easy matchup, it definitely is winnable. And you just have to play it well. Not like that sounds just so bland. Like just play good forehead. You know what I mean? But you have ways to beat the matchup. Like they'll never be able to damage you late game. Yes, late game they're all about the control and whatnot, but you're doing the same thing, honestly. And you have recurable resources and damage output, so it's not that big of a deal. And just try it out. Just do what you can. It's honestly probably fine. Not a big deal. All right, AC Fulgur. 16 on Inkables, not too bad of a ratio. Seems some lists run Floodborn Hook, so you can sing guys and friends on turn 3 with ease after shifting on top of one cost hook in play. Besides that list, it seems pretty straightforward. It's my favorite deck to play, but seems like it has yet to top since end of August in most big events, sadly. I think it topped once or twice. I honestly can't remember right this second, but I'm pretty sure it's topped. But to his point, it's not the most common deck. Ruby Amethyst is common. Green Yellow aggro is common. Stitch is aggro. You know what I mean? There's more common stuff than this deck, which is fair. And the shifting the hook on the hook to do a turn 3 friends sounds like really awesome. I'll have to try it, honestly. I never even considered that. I know some people play the card, but I never really thought that would be a cool thing to try. But I'm always down to try new things, and you never know. Sounds like fun. I'll mention it to my friend who plays the deck. Alright, JPF. We can only hope that people are starting to use their brains. Best quote of the century. You'll love to see it. I have a very articulate way of words, for sure. Now, Twilight Knight. While I generally agree about the stupidity of overpaying for their cards, the fact of the matter is it's their money. If they have plenty of it and want those cards, they pay the premium. It's their prerogative, and to tell them it's not our place to tell them they're wrong. This is right. If I make like 6 figures a year, right? So if I want to spend money on what I want to spend money on, I'm going to spend that money. If I really want something, I'm going to do it. The overinflated tone of voice I'll use when not buying the pre-sales and stuff like that, it's more of to address the people who need the advice, right? There are some people that will have the logic discussion and say, yes, I know this is way more expensive than it needs to be. I want to buy it anyway. I have the money. I'm going to buy it. Market watches are not meant for those kind of people. These are meant for the people that are looking for unofficial advice on trading card game markets and what I would do to make money. Because don't forget, I run a card shop. I'm a vendor. I buy and sell cards all the time. So all these do is it instills my practices, what I do, what I think, how I make money in this world. And if you take something away from that, that's what it's there for. Or if you just want to watch the content for the sake of watching me talk, or if you just want to see what's going on and don't want the TCG player, you want someone to explain some cool things to you, that's what these are for. But he is right. If someone wants to spend their money, no market watch in the world will stop them. But there are uneducated people out there that don't know the difference. There are uneducated people that are paying the money because they don't know it's stupid. So that's for them. Not for the people that are just going to do it because they want to do it. They know it's dumb, they're doing it anyway. Different kind of person. Super Keck SQP said, your prices in the US are crazy. In Germany, I pay half or less. Imagine being in Canada, where I actually am. I tailor to US card prices because all my viewers are US, basically. With the odd little bit in Canada, Germany, elsewhere. But yeah, Germany prices are good comparatively to the dollar over here. And it's a great place to be. You should definitely count your blessings. And Tropical Terrarium 1742 says, I find it funny that you think there are two types of card buyers. Scalpers, people who actually want to play the game. So people collect the game and have been doing so before you were even out of grade school. That's a really interesting comment. So no one has been collecting this card game since I was out of, before I was out of even grade school, right? Unless they're a time traveler. If they're a time traveler, that's pretty freaking cool. Now, as to address this point, yes, obviously there are collectors, but there are the scout. Maybe I worded it poorly, and that's where the confusion comes from. People want to buy the cards either to flip and make money, scalpers or investors, whatever you want to call them or whatever you're trying to do. And then there's everyone else. There's people who play and people who collect. The people who are receiving the end of the good in order to justify that fix. They want it for whatever reason, whether it is to play the games, collect, or both, or give the gift to someone else so they can enjoy it. There are buyers and there are sellers. So if I mishandled that incorrectly, I apologize. But yeah, scalpers exist, and then there's everyone else, and that's how it is. And investors, I'll put in the same category as scalpers, because again, you can simplify it into the people who buy and the people who sell. Because the people who buy want to buy, to play or collect. The people who want to sell want to scalp or invest. And they might also dabble into the buying so they can sell. You know what I mean? So yeah, buyers and sellers. Sorry if that was confusing. There you go. But seriously, if you know anyone, Tropical Terrarium, that has been collecting this game since before I was out of grade school, please let me know. I really want to meet a time traveler. Now for Buggy Boy Collects. Yay! Finally a lemon lime profile. I can't talk right now. Yes, I like that deck a lot. It's very enjoyable. And the Kaiser Soze. I think I would play Smee in this deck. Smee is a cool option. Smee is really interesting. If you want to play Smee, you should play Smee. That's all. Now we get to the comments relating to the news of the cards released the last week. The bounce and the prints and all that. Bounce on Rapunzel is nice, says Ben Larkin. It's true. It is very nice. It is a nice thing to do. We have Blockbuster late fees saying the Prince is absolutely amazing. It's a complete upgrade to Hercules as well. 3-drop for 2 lore plus bodyguard. Are you kidding? Sign me up. There were a lot of comments, not a lot. There were a few comments that pertain to my devaluing of the Prince. I'm going to explain where I'm coming from. Because it's not bad, and yes, it's an upgrade to Hercules. But that's just called power creep. It happens every set. Cards have to be better than the predecessors. Otherwise, there will be no selling value in the set. So yeah, he's right. It does power creep Hercules. That is true. I rewatched a video to make sure I knew what I said. I said that the card is okay. Will it see a lot of play? Probably not. But it makes the foundation for maybe some kind of steel aggro deck. And on top of what else I say? There's one more thing I said. If we get more cards that kind of support or lay the groundwork for it, it could be better. When I say something is not going to see a lot of play, let's compare to something like Friends on the Other Side or Pot of Greed. That card sees a lot of play because that card, you play it in every Amethyst deck, period. End of story. And Amethyst right now happens to be the most common ink. Unless data's changed. Lately, it's been the most common ink anyway. Hercules will not... Sorry, not Hercules. The Prince will not see as much play as something like Friends on the Other Side. Even going into the second set. It just simply won't do it. But if you are playing some kind of aggro steel strategy, you are probably playing the Prince. You just are. And if you are, if more cards come out that really help it out, then we don't know. The future is the future. We'll know it when we know it. But anyway, I don't think it's the best card revealed in the second set so far. Not even close. But it's okay. It will see a little play. And I'm just going to stick to it. It's not going to be unplayable. It's not like garbage or anything. Danny DeBar, loving the new artwork in all of them. Yes, let's talk about the new artwork. So, and I am Lord Stark actually asks the question. Where did you get them sick Mario 64 paintings from? They are so sick. Notice the peach on my early vids, and then that's two more. So I have a whole bunch of them that I'm gonna slowly add to my wall when I have time and all that. See, I went to a random card shop one day and I bought them because they were there. Now, I don't have a complete set. What I want to try to do is find the person who painted the paintings, see if the guy from the shop can give me the contact info. And if so, I'm probably going to pay for the rest, pay for the full set. Um, but yeah, they're really cool. And I'm a big fan of artwork. I'm a big fan of Mario. So obviously, I'm a big fan of Mario artwork. And in my card shop, I have a lot of Mario paintings. I just really appreciate it. I like it. It looks good. It suits my theme, and you love to see it. But that's going to do it for today's comment review. Please let me know what you think in the comments, of course, and maybe you'll be on next time. Bye!